Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. I hope everybody is doing amazing. In today's pick a card, I'm going to be looking at what is blocking you, and I am reading for 3 groups. These are the group selections right here. If you need to pause this video and take a look at these cards to see which one you are feeling drawn to, please feel free to do that now. I'm going to get into the group selection now. So this is for group number 1. This is She Who Enfolds, and this is the topics of swathe, embrace, and self-care. I'm just going to try to maybe move the lighting around a little bit so you can get a better view of the card. Okay, for group number 2, we have She Who Doubts. Sorry about that glare. This is fear, wariness, and trust. And then for group number 3, we have She Who Divines, and this is fortune, choice, and judgment. Did I read that right? Yes, I did. Future. This is future, choice, and judgment. There we go. Okay, so this is the card for group number 3. Okay, so if you need more time, pause the video and I'll see you in your group. Hello, group 1. This is the group that chose this card, She Who Enfolds, Swathe, Embrace, and Self-Care. I have your cards and let's take a look at them. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the Hermit, okay. We have the 6 of Wands. Okay, I'm glad to see the 6 of Wands. I need to fix the camera here for you guys. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's good. Apparently, I can't put those down. We have the Star. Nice. Very good. I love it. We have the Empress. And then lastly, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, let me just fix this camera for you. Okay, so I'm just trying to get all your cards in view here. So pile number 1. Wow. Okay, we see that currently things are not going so great for you. So if your life is like amazing, then this is probably not your group, because your current situation is, well, actually I am seeing hope here. Okay, let me take a look here at this card. Yeah, so it's almost like I'm getting that there's this illusion of bad things. Like things look a lot worse than you think that they, or that they seem to be, let's say. That in hindsight, it's not as bad as it seems to be. It's actually for your greater good. And I'm sorry if you feel like, if you're really struggling right now and things are really heavy and you're like, how can this be for my greater good? But that is just the energy that I'm picking up from the cards, and we did just start this reading as well, so things can kind of change and this will definitely evolve, but that is what I'm picking up so far. Also, I just want to say that I'm seeing healing and like really nice strong energy, so that is amazing. We also have the Hermit here, and we do have like a new beginning coming in, and we have victory with the 6 of Wands, which is amazing. All right, so it looks like in terms of what is actually blocking you, it looks like it is your own introspection. Okay, so my camera's being kind of funny and not really wanting to focus. I just have to, again, look and just kind of tune in. All right, so I feel like really what this is all about is you are on a journey to find yourself. This is what it seems to be. It's like a journey for you to find yourself. And the way that you can overcome this, if you're feeling like you are stuck, is through, you can be victorious. So we have the 6 of Wands and we have the Ace of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands, it's movement. So I'm hearing movement. Okay, even if you're feeling like you're moving through sludge, or like there's no growth, you're not seeing any results, you're not seeing any potentialities or possibilities, yeah, you still move. Like I'm hearing positive thinking, and get out of your negative mindset and start envisioning this energy of victory and having overcome it. Now, I wanted to say, I think that some of this has to do with timing as well, which is out of your control. And this is a necessary process for you to go through right now. This will be significant in your life, I believe. It's like you're moving through stages of life, and this is one of those stages that you're moving through, phases, stages, etc. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is like when you do get an opportunity to move, to create something, to move through something, like a spark of inspiration or an idea to grow something, to learn something, to do something. This has to do with home or school or career, finances. This is within like the very physical 3D world. Oh, could have something to do with your body image as well. Things like starting to take care of yourself, working out, better eating, better habits, etc. when it comes to you. And we do have self-care here as well. So I just want to point that out. Um, but yeah, so the Ace of Pentacles here, this is go to move towards that with the six of wands. Move towards this. And I can't remember, I know I got two of these cards and I don't remember which one was on top of which, but so I'm not even going to read like in the order that they came out. But in terms of how you can overcome your block, you just need to move past it. Now it's important for you to know that there is a benefit from you actually having this experience in life. And like I said, I feel like it is something that is going to, I think it will up level your life, or it will create changes within you that will help you grow as a person. And hence it's like new doors are opening for you after this stage because you become somebody new almost. So and there's also healing that is going to be taking place. And this is when I said initially at the beginning, like this is kind of for your benefit. And I feel like it is for your benefit for self-nurturing and healing, mothering yourself, be your own kind of parent. I wonder if this has to do with shadow or work or something, because initially that was like what I was feeling drawn towards, and now I'm just hearing like shadow work. A lot of self-care. I'm really really drawn to this as well. This is heart Venus, feminine energy, Venus energy. You might benefit from joining like groups, maybe like if you are a woman or like a female, like support groups for females, or if you're not, then like I guess support groups for your gender. But I'm hearing things like feminine energy is really important for you right now, grounding as well. So getting in touch with your feminine, I feel like there's been a lot of heavy and negative energy and stillness almost. I feel like you've not really been able to move out of what this is, your blockage is, like you're really stuck in it. And feminine energy is an energy that is like quiet and that is slow, let's say moving. Like masculine would be a lot more action oriented, feminine is more receiving, it's more perceiving, it's more feeling, experiencing, I guess, in a feeling kind of way. So I am picking up that there's not a ton of movement for you right now, but you're also disconnected from that feminine part, or you have been. And part of the reason why you're having this experience right now is to help you reconnect, or to connect to that part of yourself and actually have that experience, because that experience will always be with you. It will always be there for when you are called to draw on more feminine aspects of yourself. So this is almost like ground zero for you, is what I'm hearing, is what it is. Wow, really interesting. That's really interesting. I'm going to take a look at this Queen of Swords, and this is your basically advice message. Oh, it's the first time I'm seeing this queen. What is she holding? Like lavender? Let me just see. I think these are oh, I'm sorry, my camera. I think I can't actually see because it's so tiny. I think these are lilies of the valley. Okay, so those I'm pretty sure are very poisonous to us. And I want to say this is lavender. I have no idea what this is actually, the purple, but I'm going to say it's lavender. Softness. So lily of the valleys are so beautiful, but they're like just so toxic. And to me, what that is telling me, like with the Queen of Swords here, your advice is be soft, but stand your ground, be firm. Like you don't let anybody mess with you, okay? And where that is to come from is from self-belief and self-knowing of who you are. So going back to the Hermit, it's like you are on a journey and you can't figure out who you are, what you want, where you're going, for example. And it's just like, I don't know what this heart is about, the Three of Swords, but again, it looks like things appear to be a lot worse than they are. That's the energy I'm getting off of it. But the Hermit, you not knowing, you are the Queen of Swords, and that is a very good thing, because she is oh, I can't think of the word, but She's savage. She's good. Yeah. It's like, you know what? This right there, this right there. Oh, okay. I think I'm getting it. Okay. So with the 3 of swords, it's like you're in your pain or you're in your dissatisfaction. It's really, really intense. And the queen, she has lost a lot. And I'm not saying that you're going to lose a lot. That's not what I'm saying. But she has been broken and she guards her heart very, very strongly. So she has this like really soft interior but a really hard exterior. Like she's got a really hard shell around her, and that is because of that past pain. So it's like your advice is to kind of be like this queen. So it's like right now there's too much of a focus on the negative, and that's what I was picking up from the beginning too. Too much of a focus on the negative. You're being guided to look at things objectively. Okay, get out of your head. Like I'm hearing, what if you were like doing an exercise? If this was a situation of your friends, what would you tell them? How would you approach this? If it wasn't you, if you were giving somebody advice, or not even advice, but if you were just kind of like, well, if that was me, this is how I would do it, like just even thoughts, right? Just remove yourself completely and then look at it from a third person point of view. And yeah, remove those biases, remove the emotions out of it, remove all the negative mental associations that you have, and approach it from this space like the Queen of Swords. So that is your advice card, and I'm going to take a look at your at this card right here. Okay, so I'm going to grab the book for this one, and because I'm not getting much off of this, actually. It's like I feel like there's like um walls around this person. So I'm going to grab the book, and maybe there's going to be something in it for you that you might actually appreciate, seeing straight out of the book, because I think sometimes the messages from the books can be very powerful. So if you want to pause this, you can go ahead and pause it to read it. And here's the second part of this. Okay, so with this card here, and I read the description as well, and it just fits so beautifully into what I was saying with her, she who unfolds. Right in the book, this card comes to teach you to trust and to protect your layers, okay? Don't be an open book. So, like, again, with this, it's kind of like what I was saying, like this is a very similar energy here to the Queen of Swords. Soft as butter, I want to say. Melted butter or room temperature butter, right? But like really hard as ice on the outside. Don't let just anybody in. This is your lesson, okay? And now I'm feeling like maybe you are just really, really soft-hearted, and it must be really hard, because I totally get that if you are, and it's really hard to create boundaries for yourself and to put yourself first and to not let just anybody in. I totally understand that, but that is basically your reading here, and that is basically your advice. So I just feel like that got a little bit heavy, and I wonder if I can send you off with something before we go. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a card for you from this deck, actually, and let's just see. Can we just get like a final message for group one, something that is uplifting to their heart and soul? Okay, be two things, who and what you want. Okay. So back to the hermit energy, but yeah, I guess if you're kind of trying to figure out who you are, you do have the power of that too, right? It's not just up to everybody else. It is literally up to you. So group one, I hope that this reading was helpful to you. This is your reading. If you enjoyed it, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Feel free to share your story. And if you enjoy this content, also feel free to subscribe. If you've done any of those things, thank you so much. It does support me and the channel, the growth of this channel. So thank you. And I wish you all the best with this. Hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello, everybody who chose this card. This is the card for group two, She Who Doubts, Fear, Wariness, and Trust. I wonder how many people actually chose this with those keywords, but let's do this reading. So whoever is watching, let's take a look at your cards. We have the Magician. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. Interesting. Okay. We have the shadow side. Okay, so this would be the Devil, I believe, but don't freak out, it's okay. Then we have the Ace of Wands, nice. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Interesting, this card also came up for group number one as the last card. And we had the Six of Wands as well. Very interesting. Okay. Also, if you do decide to watch group one, they did have more cards because more cards basically came out when I was shuffling, like for each what do you call it? Like position within the reading. So I just wanted to mention that just in case you do go to watch that reading and you're like, why didn't I get the same amount of cards? And that's just why. So I kind of get what I'm given, really, unless it's like a big, huge, like if it's like two or three cards, I'll keep them. But anyway, okay, so you're reading group number one. Group number two. I'm sorry. It looks like your energy is awesome. You're able to create, but I feel like there's maybe you're not actually okay. You're like a really strong creator, but the things you're creating are things you don't want because you are stuck in fear and mistrust. I think this is what I'm getting so far. So, with the block for you here is victory, it's success, it's achievement, seeing things come in through. Um, you need to look at your shadow self. And it's interesting because I grabbed this deck and this is the card, and I think traditionally this would be the devil, but it's like the shadow. This is so funny because I was like, I wanted to do like a shadow, like what is your kind of like looking at a shadow view reading, and that is not what I landed on. But in both group one and now your reading, I'm like just picking up on kind of like shadow energy. So maybe this is about shadow work as well. I feel like things are not coming in for you, and it's just really, it's so sad because you have the capability to do it. You're like the magician. You're able to manifest what you want, but it's not happening and you're not seeing it. You're blocked. That's what's blocking you. And it's like he's so scared to look. He's so frightened of what he's gonna see. But so that's like, let me just take a look. We have, because I'm picking something up here. We have the Ace of Wands, and you are being benefited by staying stuck, okay? And having this block, and it is this Ace of Wands. I want to say it's trans oh, why do I always forget this word? Like, and I'm thinking it's like transmutation, but that is not the word that I'm looking for. And it's a new beginning. So it looks like, I think, okay, you know what it is? It looks like what it is like you finding your own footing and your own individuality and being able to create for yourself. That's what it is. It's like I feel like here you are, there's this lone butterfly. I'm sorry, my camera's being like, it's just really not liking me today. I think maybe the light will help here. I feel like this is you, okay? You're like on this mountaintop alone, and just on your own, or maybe like you have some supports, but you're like, okay, I'm gonna go do this thing on my own, okay? Or maybe you do feel like you are alone and you don't really have another choice, but it's like there's that city, this is where you were, and there were like I guess resources there for you, maybe, or maybe this is almost like you lived in that city. And I don't mean this literally, it's just like a metaphor that's coming to me. And it's like this is where you came out from, where you had a home, where you had like kind of like the necessities of life, I guess, but you were like, no, I don't want to be like, I'm seeing like the worker bee of this city. I want to be like, I want to have more than that. I want to have freedom. I want to be the person who could kind of like own that big castle there, and not be the worker bee. And I don't mean this in a way of like you just want to own the world or anything. I just mean I'm just picking up these vibes of like you just kind of want to be the boss of you, and you want to have your own freedom and your own space to move around. And it's awesome because I'm seeing like the journey has already begun for you, because I'm like this rod is like it's bloomed already, and I feel that is symbolic of the fact that your journey has already begun. I'm also being drawn to the butterfly, and butterfly has already undergone metamorphosis, which means it's already undergone its transformation. And that's the word that I was looking for, not transfiguration, but transformation. So I feel like you've already undergone your metamorphosis. And you're already kind of like on your way there, but I feel like you just need to start trusting and get out of that negative headspace. I feel like trust is needed here. Like she who doubts, she is doubting that good things can happen. Look at these poor people here. Like he looks so scared and she looks so scared, and it's just so sad. And it's like, you know what? Like, what is holding you here? The truth will set you free is what I'm hearing with the Queen of Swords. The shadow. I'm going to pull a clarifying card for this one. Okay, can we get a clarifying card for the shadow side, please? Clarifying card for the shadow side. It's There we go. Okay, so we have, oh, the Knight of Swords. Okay, move swiftly. Yeah, move swiftly um into the light. Okay, we have light. I feel like these energies are so opposite. And when I picked up the card and I just went side by side, like I feel so much heaviness and compression from this card. I feel like I'm like stuck somewhere dark, and this is just open and airy, and it feels like I can breathe here. Everything's clear. There's so much mental clarity. It's like I think what this is it's everything. So much of it is in your head. Okay, it's like doubt and fear and negative self-talk and everything, and these are things that you can work through, and they can take time, but before you see like any super real change. But what you're being guided towards is like just go for it, run. Okay, like this knight is on a mission to learn, to expand, to gain clarity, to, and I want to say, I'm hearing shed light, shed light, shed light, shed light on those negative dark parts within yourself. Okay, you can do affirmations, you can listen to affirmations, you can do hypnosis, even like go in and maybe like even journal and try to figure out where these beliefs are coming from. I know that doesn't always work, but that is something you could do. There's so many different resources or different things that you can do, and I'm not really feeling called to like name a bunch off. So I feel like this is a very individual thing for you, and I think you can, if you don't know what it is, you can figure it out. You just need to go in and figure this out for yourself. Now this card, I want to actually open the book for it, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but I am being called to open the book, and it comes with reflective questions. So I wanted to take a look at the questions that this card poses. Okay, so within the context of this card, I think that within this card, like she's hiding, and that's maybe where this is coming from as well. But basically, these are your reflection questions. Who or what am I hiding from? How do my fears limit me? And where do I need to place my trust? So hopefully that can kind of start you on that journey. And here's another thing that just came to me. So like maybe you could look up kind of like how to examine self-doubt and mistrust and things. If you feel like you have been wronged, when you have trust issues, that usually comes from some place life has in some way harmed you or something along the lines of that. So you can probably even find like reflection, I should say, questions online if you just kind of look that up. And I think that could be really beneficial to you. Let me grab another card for you. Okay, we're gonna get like can we get something positive for Utu, please? Okay. You can and you will. I love it. Look at that. That is like literally like your guiding light here. Like this is your green light, this is your go. Yeah, group 2. Okay, so you know what? Time to let the doubt go. Yeah. If there's anything you're doubting, if you're like unsure, or if you're just like honestly just have trust issues, it is time to let that go. Very much so, very much so. Go examine if you don't know what is going on, if you're not sure where it's coming from, how to approach it. Please go examine your subconscious, unconscious, or whatnot, like just your emotions, your heart, and charge forward because you can have this. Okay, you can. And like honestly, like this is let me see. I just want to talk about maybe about this queen in relation to this as well. So I'm just going to take a look. She's offering you. She's offering you clarity, complete mental clarity. We have passion and we have, let me see the energy here. So yeah, we don't have emotions here, and we don't have, in terms of cards what came up, we don't really have anything emotions, and we don't have anything that's related to mundane living. We have passion, and we have the mind and the thoughts, and we have two major arcana cards. So yeah, so I feel like the focus here is really on, basically, I don't even want to say like excluding the 3D, the mundane, the like day-to-day living, or the heart. um and there could be some heart wounds, but I really feel like you're past that, like you've healed from that, and it's more of a mental thing now. Like the pain isn't so raw, like whatever might have happened to cause these issues for you, if there's any like low self-esteem, or um you don't self-worth, self-value issues, I feel like kind of the rawness of that is past. It's more of a mental thing now, and that's why I'm also saying like you can do this, you can get over this, and you can get past this. And those are your messages, literally those are your messages here, and I think it's because you're definitely ready for that. So group 2, that was your reading. I hope that it was helpful to you. If it was, please liking this video. It does help me a ton when you do. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and subscribe, share if you've done any of that. That's really helpful to me and the growth of this channel. So thank you very much, and I hope to read for you again. Bye. Hey, group 3, this is the group that has chosen this card. This is She Who Divines Future Choice and Judgment. Okay, let's take a look at what is blocking you. What is your blockage? Your cards. Wow, the shadow side for card 1. For card 2, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay. Card 3, we see the 4 of Swords. Ooh. All right, guys. Card 4. For position 4, we have 2 cards. And we have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords. All right. And then for card 5, we have Karma. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a look at this card first. Okay. So this card, she makes me think like of actually like a gypsy from one that reads cards. We have future choice and judgment. And this card right here, this is talking about making a choice. There's a choice you need to make, okay? Now, your reading is feeling like there's a lot going on here, or there's something pretty intense going on here. So I really need to tune in. But this is saying like you need to, the message of this card is that you kind of need to know everything, like have everything revealed before you can make your decision. It also speaks about having tools you can use, like with when she's holding a death card from the tarot, and she's holding the 7 of Hearts, and it's like one is bad and the other one is good, let's say, or bad and good, let's put that in quotation marks. But basically the point here is to illustrate that it's all kind of subjective. So I almost want to say like it's your biases here at play. There's biases here at play. Okay, let me just maybe look at your cards. You guys have me a little bit stumped, only because I need to really connect to this. It's not obvious right off the bat, like what is exactly going on. So it looks like you are in a place of you're not seeing something. You're scared to look. Oh, okay, I feel like you're scared to look, and you're almost like kind of like paralyzed to see, to face. Maybe you will face your fears. Okay, maybe that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Afraid to kind of face your fears, and it looks like you've been through a lot. Okay, it looks like you have been through quite a bit, and it looks like you have kind of exhausted yourself here, and the block feels like there's a dead end. Like it's almost like you just feel trapped. I'm just looking at the image with the swords trapping this person into the ground, like you cannot move. And that's what it seems like. I feel like paralysis here. This is like kind of hard. If you're not resonating with this, then this is probably not your group. But that is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling paralysis. I'm feeling a lot of fear and paralysis. And what you are actually being guided to do is go and take a rest. And I need to look at her a little bit closer. All right, so I think it looks like a female. She almost looks like really pissed off to me, like she's kind of angry. But there's sun coming in, and she's coming in, and she's coming to rest her swords. So she's been battling, and it's now time to rest. She's in a safe place, and she can rest. And this is how you can kind of overcome this, is through rest, because you have been through a lot, group 3. And it is time for your soul, for your body, for your mind, for your heart to rest. Let me see. I'm going to just look at further. Yes, because actually, in fact, this is your advice card on how to kind of move forward as well. This is karma. Traditionally, this would be like judgment in the tarot, I believe. And I just want to say, like, I feel like there's things out of control here that you don't have control over. So yeah, with the choice, if you need to make a choice, I think the choice is between pushing and feeling like you're feeling like really bad versus going and healing yourself. I think you need healing. I think this is what it is. I think you have been wounded, and I think that you need to heal. And I wouldn't say like making any big, hard, fast decisions and choices if you don't need to right now, because right now this is a time for you to rest, to recuperate. And with the karma card, I'm seeing the moon eclipsing the sun here. I feel like this is just speaking to like things are not always in our control. we can't always decide when things and how things happen, unfortunately. And this feels like one of those times of like, what you have control over is this right here, is like either being in this fear, in this feeling trapped and feeling like you have been pierced to the ground and not able to move, versus taking your power back and saying no more, I don't want to feel this way anymore. And it's like the energies just need to kind of balance out. So with karma, I don't want to say that, I don't even want you to think that this is because you deserve this. Like, no way, this is not how I'm reading this at all. What I'm seeing here is that energies just need to balance out, things need to find balance. And um this is it looks like this, after this period, there is a time of new growth. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Page of Swords. And what this is telling me is that after this period, after, and maybe during this rest as well, but after basically this kind of chaos here, there is an opportunity for a renewal of um, heart and mind, which is awesome. I love it. It's like a freshness. It's like you go and rest and you come out and you have a healthy new heart and an open mind that is just ready to jump in and start absorbing and learning and experiencing things. So, this is kind of almost like this, what these cards right here are answering is like, how is this benefiting you? And I don't even want to put that into that framework because this feels so friggin' heavy. Um, but it's like, this is kind of, this is it. This is the contrast, right? Between these two energies, between the shadow that it's like you're just so afraid you can't, you just feel so trapped and just so pinned and like game's over, versus this is an open mind, this is an open heart, and these are new beginnings in those things. By the way, this is the Ace of Cups, is a brilliant card. It can signify falling in love with a person or with life or whatever. And the Page of Swords, this is a new beginning mentally, like having the mental energy and capacity to grow your mind and go and learn and explore things. And um there's just, if you just, it's just like open heart, open mind, like it's just such a beautiful energy. And this is where this is leading you into group number 3. This is what this period is all about. This is what this block is all about. Having said that, I'm going to take a look at this card. I want to because this book has like questions that you can ask yourself and kind of journal on, and these are the questions. So this is, if you want, actually you can pause this and read the message for Futura here. But the questions here: what do I need to know to make a decision? What has brought me to this point? Have I considered all factors and options? So again, oh look, Judgment. That just brought me to we don't have, and I know that this is in a different sense, but we don't have the Judgment card, we have Karma. But that just made me kind of like reconfirm this. But I was thinking with this card, with the Future Choice and the Judgment, I honestly feel like this is, has to do with, really, it has to do a lot with what you're going to choose for yourself, which direction you're going to go into. It's really like a debate between saying enough is enough with these heavy energies and taking the break you need so that this can be cultivated within you. And I'm also seeing celebrations. Like, this is kind of like your move forward, okay? I feel like this is a really natural almost progression. I'm seeing celebration here, like happiness and celebration and openness. And that's definitely, like, I really love these 3 cards here together because I feel like there's so much openness here. There's a lot of happiness and openness, and this is really leading into this. It's like you're finding yourself and you're finding who you are, and there's some freedom. I'm seeing freedom. I also wanted to say something about Judgment. It was such a fleeting thought that came to mind, and then, oh right, it's like, okay, got it. This blog, this feels like a transformational group, to be honest. Like, you're going through some sort of transformation or some sort of initiation into something. I swear this is what it's feeling like. And I feel like with the Judgment card, with the Karma card here, and if this is not standing for judgment, then I'm reading it as such, and it holds. Okay, this is you, because Judgment is, it is like a transformation. It is an ascension, an awakening, and an ascension into higher ways of being, higher forms of you. awakened, ascended you. And definitely this has definitely transformation vibes here. Definitely. It's like we even have the death card, to be honest. And it's so funny because look at that. We have the death card in this, and I'm talking about transformation. And we have the Ace of Cups, where I mentioned this can even signify falling in love, right? The Seven of Hearts. This is hearts. This is love energy. And I don't know what the Seven of Hearts would specifically mean if you were to read with like playing cards, but hearts, right? This is love. So it's funny how it just kind of like everything just kind of falls like puzzle pieces together. And I'm just really seeing that connection in that card right there. I'm going to pull another card for you, group number 3, and this is just kind of like your final positive, let's say, like, can we get just a positive message for group 3 that they can take with them, please? Okay, we have, you are brilliant. I love the flowers. They are so cute. Okay, and then we have dream bigger. Oh, look at that bird. That makes me think of innocence, beauty and innocence, art. I don't know if you guys watercolor maybe, because I'm like, these cards, the beauty of these cards is just honestly like most of these cards are not this beautiful, or they don't hit me so hard. Like I almost feel like I can't breathe because these cards are just feeling so beautiful. There's a softness about this. And I think this is connected to your energy in some way or form. I don't know if you're connected to birds. Birds might have something very specific to do. There might be healing there. Bird songs. Get out and outside. I don't mean get out. Like go outside where there are birds, especially if spring is upon you, wherever you are right now or whenever you are watching this. Flowers, but yeah, I'm seeing birds. Birds are very significant here, and watercolors, water painting, maybe stuff. No, definitely, I'm definitely getting water painting. Okay, if you are an artist or have like used to paint, or that is an interest of yours, I'm really hearing this very loudly and clearly. Water colors, okay? Go and paint. I think this will be healing to you. And I think this will create clarity in your mind as well. And you will be able to make those, if there is anything you need to make a decision about, you will be much better able to do that, because you will have the clarity of mind, and you will kind of transform those heavy energies that are upon you right now. So group number 3, this was your reading. I really do hope that it was helpful for you. If it was, and you would like to smash that like button, that would be awesome. If you want to share your story and leave a comment, that would be great as well. I would love to read about it. And if you would like, I will send some Reiki energy your way, because I do feel like this is a little bit heavy. So if you want, I can send some like energetic support your way. And all you have to do is just say, I accept. Maybe take like, pause this, take some breaths if you need to. And then when you're ready, come back, unpause, and then just accept it. And I will be sending this energy so it is ready for you. Okay. Having said that, thanks so much for being here. If you have liked, commented, subscribed, shared, thank you so much. It goes a long way in helping me grow this channel. And best of luck, group 3. I hope to read for you again. Take care.